At the edge of a quiet English village stood a small, cozy cottage, its stone walls whispering stories of time. Its windows glowed softly in the morning light. Colourful flowers climbed gently around the wooden door, and a narrow path led to a peaceful garden behind the house. Thin curls of smoke rose from the chimney, carrying the promise of baking warmth and comfort inside. This was the home of Alice, the kind-hearted lady whose house was filled with serenity, patience. One day, Alice felt a strong craving for a sweet, sizzling apple dumpling for supper. She sighed softly and whispered to herself, "Ah, I have everything, except apples." But in her backyard, a plum tree stood full of the reddest, roundest plums imaginable. Alice smiled and said to herself, "Perhaps I can trade. Who knows?" She grabbed a basket and filled it with plums. On her way, Alice came across a young woman feeding hens and geese. Alice greeted her with a gentle voice. "Good morning. Could we make an exchange?" The young woman laughed warmly. "What lovely plums! But I have no apples to give you." Alice thought, one person happy is better than two disappointed. She emptied the plums into the woman's apron, and the woman handed her a bag of soft white goose feathers. In a garden full of roses and lilies, Alice spotted a young man and woman arguing about what to stuff a cushion with. The woman exclaimed, "Cotton!" The man argued back, "Straw!" Alice smiled softly and said kindly, "I have something better. Feathers for a soft pillow." The couple's faces lit up with joy as they offered Alice a large bouquet of flowers in exchange for the feathers. Alice held the flowers with both hands and said, "What a wonderful trade." Next, Alice met a young nobleman walking sadly because he had no gift for his lady love. Alice offered him the bouquet of flowers, and he looked up surprised, his face brightening. "A fair trade is no robbery," he exclaimed, and with a kind smile he placed a gold chain around Alice's neck, saying, "Take this to buy all the apples you want." Not far from the village, Alice saw a mother and her children looking sad. She handed them the gold chain, saying softly, "I cannot enjoy an apple dumpling while my neighbours go without bread." The mother smiled, and they gave Alice a small, happy puppy in return. Finally, Alice reached a house with a tree full of apples. A little old man sat on the porch, and the puppy barked happily. Alice placed the puppy on the doorstep, and the old man smiled with delight. At last, Alice could gather apples for her much-awaited dumpling. Back in her cozy kitchen, Alice rolled the dough, sliced the apples, and baked a sweet, sizzling apple dumpling. She sat down, took a bite, and smiled contentedly.